Hi everyone, welcome. I am just doing a little short to do this T-Nog challenge that she put up. If you don't know who T-Nog is, that is the New Orleans gardener. She is great. Y'all need to subscribe to her if you don't know who she is. But she has put up a challenge for 2022 Spring Gardening Wrap. So, and there's questions that she asked, so I'm going to answer those questions. So the first one she asked is, will you have a garden in 2023? Of course. I will have a garden as long as God gives me life until the day I leave this world from now on, because of the benefits of having one. So yes, I will have a garden for 2023. The number 2 question is, what veggie you grew in 2022 but will not grow in 2023? Actually, I can't really say because I am new to gardening. This is my first garden, so I'm still learning. Not really knowing what to plant, so I can't really say what I will or what I won't do. I'm willing right now to try everything. And then it says, what veggie you enjoyed the most? The one that I enjoyed the most is the one that I don't eat at all, and that is watermelon. I grew watermelon for the first time, and I am just so ecstatic about growing them. That's just, I don't know, it just was so easy to grow. So the watermelon was the one that I enjoyed the most. As far as eating, I can't really say. Again, I haven't had my first harvest, so I don't know really what vegetable I kind of say you enjoyed or whatever. Sorry for moving the camera, trying to get the light. And then the other question is, the one thing you will not do in your garden in 2023. And actually there's several things. One of them is container gardening. Mind you, it's okay. I mean, it does what it's supposed to do. It's just I am not successful with container gardening for some reason. I don't know. So that's one that I won't do. The other thing is, I will not be so unorganized when planting the garden. I just kind of sporadically put things in certain places, so I know I don't have them I have them organized, so that I will be more organized the next time that I garden. Also, because for me, I'm in Central Florida, Zone 9B. Our rainy season starts from like June till September, I think it is. And we've had some very downpouring rain, like almost like hurricane, where my plants are kind of. So I will be more vigilant next year around this time to make sure that I put a covering over on top of them somehow, so I can not be have the plants, because the rain came down so hard that some of them it just split it open. So that's one thing that I won't do. The other thing is, I put up more shade cloth, because my front yard, again, I'm in Zone 9B, Central Florida, and like I tell everybody, we get 2 seasons. It's hot and hotter, and right now we're in the hotter season, and the heat just destroyed a lot of my stuff. So I won't make sure I have covering to go over for not just the heat but the rain as well, and maybe not put so much things that more in the shade, into a shady place instead of my front yard, because that's where I get most of my heat. And then it says, name a veggie or fruit or herb that you have never grown but will in 2023. And actually, there is a lot that I have never grown. Like, again, I'm the first time gardener. Um, I saw Brooke say something about dragon egg cucumbers. I want to find out where those are because I would like to try those. Um, I'm going to try my hand at Brussels sprouts and asparagus next year. That's because I've heard how hard it is for Brussels sprouts. So I'm going to do a little research on it and see if I'm able to. I think that would be a challenge for me to try and grow Brussels sprouts. And also, I want to add more trees, fruit trees in my yard. So I will be doing that more. It's more exotic tropical fruits trees because, again, I live in Central Florida, which is also subtropical air climate that I have here. So like exotic fruits that you can't get in the store, that they only sell in certain, I mean, they only grow in certain places like Brazil or the Amazon. I can grow that here in my area. I've did the research. So I'm going to try my hand at some of those to add more fruit trees to my yard and a different variety of vegetables and stuff that I have really never heard of. So I'm still researching and going through the different seeds and listening to the different YouTubers that have things that they've grown. And like I say, like the dragon egg cucumber that Brooke Farmer was talking about. And if you don't know who that is, again, y'all need to find out. Brooke Farmer is his name, his YouTube name. You need to find him and follow him as well. Great content. If you're into like exotic trees or different things, Black Tropicals Homestead is another one that y'all would need to follow. The grandfather of them, granddaddy of them all, the godfather of them all is Lead Farmer 73. Need to find him. That's my stepson in the background. He's gone, so sorry. He's looking at me crazy because I'm talking to the phone. But yeah, that's another one. And then the last question, it says, some of your 2022 seeds, how did you do? Again, mine are still, I'm still new. Some of the stuff it just started growing. So, but like I had a hard time with like pepper plants, getting my pepper seeds to, I have troubles with those. Tomatoes, and everybody say tomatoes are easy, but for some reason, it's not easy for me. So I'm going to try to continue to research and see what, as they say, try again. If you fail, keep trying. So I'm going to try and see. But yeah, that's my my goal for 2023, and my wrap up for my spring garden in 2022 is to continue planting and dropping seeds. My spring garden, again, I haven't gotten a harvest because I just started planting in spring, so I haven't really did my first harvest of anything officially. I mean, I had some things that came up, like I had a couple, like one or two yellow wax beans that came up I had planted. Of course, some herbs like my sage and the mint. I harvest some of that. The mangoes, they were small this year because this was the first year they produced. So it really wasn't a big thing of mangoes, or they wasn't huge. I guess it's just getting there, it's just producing the first year and they got their feet wet. So next year I'm looking for a bigger harvest. Also for next year, I am looking into adding more planting spaces, finishing cleaning out the yard. So when it's time to drop for my seeds for the winter, then I will have more yard space to do it, so I won't do it in containers. As I stated, container gardening is good and it does serve its purpose, but for me it was just too much because you have to constantly water, and to me, they kept outgrowing and needed more space, I thought. So I was literally just planting in the container and then eventually putting it in the ground. So I'll just alleviate the middle person, which is the container, and just go straight to the yard and put it in the ground because, again, I do have enough yard to do that. So that's what I'll just continue to do. But that is my wrap up for the TNOG 2022 Spring Gardening Wrap Up. Again, if you don't know who TNOG is, that is the New Orleans gardener. And she is in Zone 9B. Yeah, yeah. I love her. She's an awesome woman. You just need to follow her. So thank y'all for watching. Have a wonderful day. See y'all around in these YouTube streets. And I'm not a singer, so sorry if it didn't come on tune.